Hello, and welcome to today's lesson. As students, I'm sure you've lost a valuable item before. The question is, what item did you lose? How did it happen? Jot down your answers. Alright, I'm sure you have answers like due to forgetfulness, theft, carelessness. That's very good. But due to our lesson for today, we will consider the issue of theft. Now, our concern will be how to protect or safeguard our items against theft, especially when handling information. On this note, the topic for this lesson is information security. Before we get into details, let us first consider what objectives we have for this lesson, so that we can have a clear focus as we learn. By the end of the lesson, you will be able to 1. Identify the 3 key principles of information security. Explain the 3 key principles of information security. And 3. Identify at least 3 needs to ensure the principles of information security.
Okay, class, you will continue our lesson by explaining what is information security. Information security means protecting information and information system from unauthorized access, use, disclosure, disruption, modification, or distraction in order to provide integrity, confidentiality, and availability. And you also look at the 3 key principles of information security. The 3 key principles, also known as the triangle of information security, are 1. Confidentiality, 2. Integrity, and 3. Availability.
Class, let's dive in straight and look at the 3 key principles of information security. The 3 key principles, also known as the triangle information security, are confidentiality, integrity, and availability. Now, let's have a look at confidentiality. Confidentiality has to do with keeping an organization's data private. This means only authorized users and processes should be able to access it. Let's look at data integrity. Data can be trusted. It should be maintained in a correct state, kept so that it may not be tampered with, and should be correct, authentic, and reliable. Let's look at data availability. Availability. Data should be available to authorized users whenever they need it.
Okay, so without wasting much time, you will look at the need to ensure the principles of information security. We have so many principles, but for now we will talk about 5 of them. Part A, to safeguard organization data against malicious hackers. B, prevent fraud and theft. C, deal with prevent loss of physical infrastructure support. D have to do with the fight against employee sabotage. And the last one will be preventing errors and omissions.
Students, I'm sure you are learning something. Very soon, we will come to the end of the lesson. But before we do so, let us have a quick look at what we have learned so far. So, in summary, we've learned what is information security. And we said information security means protecting information and information systems from unauthorized access, use, disclosure, disruption, modification, or distraction in order to provide integrity, confidentiality, and availability. We also looked at key principles of information security, which is confidentiality, integrity, and availability. Students, we shall also look at the needs for information, the needs to ensure the key principles of information security. A, we have to safeguard organizations' data against malicious hackers. B, to prevent fraud and theft. C, to prevent loss of physical infrastructure support. D, fight against employee sabotage. And then finally, E, prevent error and omission. Students, we have come to the end of the lesson. Have a nice day. Thank you.